Well, howdy guys. We've been on this amazing adventure of the Texas Revolution and then Texas becoming its own country for 10 years. And then as we became an independent country, we faced many trials and tribulations. We thoroughly desired to be adopted by the United States, thinking that our problems would go away with Mexico, our problems with debt and having to pay for the war, our problems with setting up our own politics and coming into agreement, and our issues with Native American tribes. And so finally, after 10 years, the United States finally adopted Texas, annexed Texas, and made it part of the United States. And so I'm going to be sharing my screen with you as I go through this PowerPoint presentation. So this man right here is President Polk. He was elected in 1944, and in 1945, he adopted Texas as part of the United States, making us the 28th state in the United States. And Polk had amazing vision. He believed in something called manifest destiny. And that is the idea that right here, this is like what the United States was. This is how big the United States was. And then, of course, here is Texas. But then all of this land over here was kind of like open territory. And his idea for manifest destiny is everybody needed to head west, and we needed to conquer all of this territory. So move west and let's conquer this thing. And so Polk actually wanted to purchase this land. This land was all in this green area. That is what Mexico considered theirs. As you will see, we have an issue because they are claiming part of Texas. And James Polk actually offered $30 million for all that land. And Mexico desperately needed to take that money because they also had money problems because they had been in war with us, Texans. But they refused. And so James wasn't going to back down. And so we decided to go into what we would call disputed territory, okay? So we saw, as the United States, we saw the Guadalupe River as the border of Texas, and that this whole part, everything over here, belonged to the United States as part of Texas. Mexico saw it differently. They thought the boundary was here, the Nueces River, and that this little portion right here, that was Texas, and all of this territory belonged to them. And so because James Polk knew that this was disputed territory, he sent troops into this disputed territory, and that caused a lot of problems. In fact, it caused another war. And this war was called the Mexican-American War. It started in 1946. It lasted for 2 years. The thing is the United States is going to win. We had better military, we had more money and funding, and Mexico was a mess. Their politics were a mess because, you know, we had issues with Santa Anna. They also had no money for a war. They were not prepared at all. They had lost a lot of troops in the Texas Revolution. And so after 2 years of fighting, the United States gained Texas. They respected this border. And so this all became Texas. And then for half the price, $15 million, because Mexico desperately needed the money, sold all of this territory. So we gained all of these states and the rest of Texas in this battle through the Treaty of the Guadalupe Hidalgo. And so this is really, really interesting stuff. Below my video, I've incorporated another mini video that kind of shares similar information if you want to check that out, different pictures, different images. And all I need you to do is answer the question below. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.